What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, updates, and predictions surrounding the upcoming Dragon Ball Z 2015 movie. Now, there have been a lot of speculations, there have been a lot of rumors concerning many different things. One definitely in particular was the actual wish that is going to be behind the story arc for Dragon Ball Z. Now, a lot of people, including myself, have been speculating on what exactly this wish may be. I've gone into detail in my previous video about the original Super Saiyan God making his appearance. I have also gone into detail about the possibility of Bardock returning as a Super Saiyan God. So there have been a lot of rumors and speculation going around about this film. Now, one of my theories, and another theory actually, that may actually have a follow-up to this wish, and going back to what Akira Toriyama said about him having and wanting to tell this story for such a long time, but he never had the opportunity to, was the fact that the wish could be the revival of a Saiyan, either Bardock, King Vegeta, Goku's mom, or someone the Z Fighters may have known before, in order for them to ask the person questions surrounding the Super Saiyan God form, and additional knowledge on Beerus if they have any, which could actually lead into the revival of Planet Vegeta by sheer accident. You know, the Saiyans on Planet Vegeta pretty much learn of Prince Vegeta having to inhabit Earth with several other, you know, hybrid Saiyans, including a lower class Saiyan by the name of Kakarot. So King Vegeta learns of, you know, this situation. He sends his men over to Earth, you know, to seek out and bring his son back to Planet Vegeta. And then upon, you know, them having to find Vegeta, they can actually remind Vegeta of his heritage and promise, you know, to bring chaos and destruction as it once was before. And, you know, with Vegeta declining them and mocking them and calling them all crazy, weak savages, that, you know, pretty much forces, you know, the Saiyans to pretty much battle with Vegeta. And with Vegeta smashing them very easily, King Vegeta is pretty much notified of his son, you know, rebelling against them, and seeks out an order of betrayal, you know, to the royal bloodline as ordered by King Vegeta to destroy, you know, his son. So pretty much, you know, he sends out his own men to kill off, you know, his son for acts of heresy. You know, with countless Saiyans making their way towards Earth and whatnot, the Z Fighters can actually hold their own without any effort. But I mean, the fact behind that is the story arc between Earth versus Planet Vegeta. As far-fetched as that may seem, it actually makes a lot of sense, because now that Vegeta is pretty much the vocal point of the movie, in which Akira Toriyama does want him to be the vocal point, they could easily have Vegeta decline his own father, per se, and just be like, Dad, you know, I've learned a lot over the years, and I've learned that this is my true home, and I never really belonged on Planet Vegeta because all of you guys were a bunch of, you know, bloodthirsty savages, and I don't want to live that life anymore. And then, you know, King Vegeta can be like, well, need I remind you who your father is? Need I remind you what your bloodline stands at? You're either going to come back to our planet, or you will be destroyed, you know. And Vegeta can be like, all right, well, do your worst, you know what I mean? So that somehow can cause, you know, King Vegeta to either fight his son himself, or perhaps maybe send his right-hand man. Remember, guys, I mean, we never really saw how powerful King Vegeta actually is. For all we know, we don't even know if he's capable of reaching a Super Saiyan or not. I mean, a lot of people right now might think, oh, well, even if King Vegeta was able to turn into a Super Saiyan, Vegeta would easily smash his father by, you know, pounding him into an oblivion. But either way, having a story arc of these Saiyans learning about Kakarot, learning about Gohan, Goten, Trunks, even an Namekian that's inhabiting the planet with them, you know, finding out about, you know, Prince Vegeta and him having to get married to an Earthling and stuff like that. They actually go out there to find him, and they're like, dude, like, what the hell is going on, Vegeta? Come back. And Vegeta's like, no, I have bigger and better things to prepare for, such as Beerus or whatnot. Or who knows? I mean, maybe it doesn't have to end up that way. Maybe they actually end up going to King Vegeta, you know, themselves, such as Goku and Vegeta, and they ask, you know, King Vegeta, hey, you know, we know about your encounter with Beerus. Can you tell us more about him? Can you tell us how to stop this guy and whatnot? And King Vegeta can just be like, well, I had to give him an offering, you know, before, in order for my planet to be saved and whatnot. But he's an incredibly strong foe and whatnot. Especially if Akira Toriyama is planning on going back and telling an original story. You know, we've all wanted to see Planet Vegeta resurrected, in a sense, because, I mean, there must have been countless fighters on that planet that were probably on the same level as, you know, other fighters, or probably beyond that, you know what I mean? I mean, for example, you look at Broly. Broly was supposed to be one of very few Saiyans who actually exceeded every single Saiyan on the planet. So what makes you think that there isn't another character out there similar to Broly in power that inhabits Planet Vegeta. I mean, we don't know much of King Vegeta at all. I mean, we don't know his strength level. We don't know how powerful he is and whatnot. So in order for him to be king over a savage race like the Saiyans, he has to have, you know, some sort of, backtrack list of his brute mentality, because in order to be king, you have to have a reputation. So I'm pretty sure that can go about. But I mean, like I said, guys, this is all a theory, having to bring back Planet Vegeta and whatnot, or maybe having to have Beerus come back and Beerus destroys Planet Vegeta this time. I mean, like I said, guys, the stories for this can be endless. I mean, we're talking like loads of, like, you know, content here that can be introduced. You know, this mysterious wish, that could possibly be it. I mean, Goku wishes, you know, for more information about something, which leads into Planet Vegeta being resurrected and whatnot, and then that right there can lead into the Age of Desolation and Destruction, because having to bring back all these Saiyans, I mean, it's pretty hard enough, because we're talking millions of Saiyans here, possibly invading Earth, you know, having an all-out invasion, looking for Vegeta, looking for Goku and stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you go back to the original Saiyan roots, these guys were ruthless and whatnot, so that could be one possibility. Like I just said, there are many different possibilities that are just waiting to be unlocked. Personally, that is one of my theories of the resurrection of Planet Vegeta, and possibly having some of the earlier enemies come back, possibly Raditz, Turles, Nappa, or even possibly Broly come back. I mean, even though it's far-fetched because Broly is uncanon technically, if he were to come back amongst that, you know, destruction and rubble, it would be really cool to see Broly come back and, you know, battle the Z Fighters one more time, possibly as a higher level than before, so who knows. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about your thoughts on Planet Vegeta versus Earth, the Saiyans on Planet Vegeta taking on the hybrid Saiyans on Earth. Let me know what you guys think of your backstory to this. What do you guys think is this mysterious wish? Every single time I read your comments, guys, I get a bunch of, you know, answers that are just like so incredible. I mean, I've been reading, you know, different versions of, you know, Kaioshin's returning. One person suggested that after Bulma's birthday party, you know, Vegeta actually wished for a pair of Potara earrings and gave it to Bulma to hold on just in case. You know, there have been many different things that I've been reading that you guys have been coming up with, and it's actually very, very incredible, and it opens up various doors to Dragon Ball Z, because remember, guys, this is it. We are the generation that's going to change Dragon Ball Z forever. My goal is to have a new series. If we can actually push this hard enough to get a new series, we've done our jobs. We've actually pretty much completed our mission here, you know. After having another movie come out next year, that just opens up many doors for many different things. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest Dragon Ball Z news, information, updates, predictions, what if battles, let's plays, and tons of Dragon Ball Z content, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys found this video informative, if you guys liked the idea, don't forget to hit it up or like and a favorite, everybody. Please also don't forget to share and spread the video so we can keep supporting Dragon Ball Z the way it is today. Once again, guys, also one more thing. If any of you guys are working on your own fan-made mangas or fan-made series, comment with a link in the description, or should I say in the comment section, actually, and I will be sure to check it out. I'm actually reading 2 other fan-made mangas right now that's very, very interesting. So if you guys have any of them, list them in the comment section below. And thank you all for watching once again, everybody. Long live Dragon Ball Z. There is a lot more news, information, and updates where that came from. Specifically, there's going to be some new information dropping very soon, according to some sources. So if that's true, then let the games begin. Anyways, everybody, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing you all later, guys. For Dragon Ball Z, everybody, peace.